Namaskar. May I now request Professor K C Janardhan to begin the proceedings. Professor Janardhan needs no introduction. He is a globally renowned calligrapher and he has brought many, many honors to the country, to all of us. He also happens to have created a museum on writing instruments and fountain pens and inks in Bangalore. So may I please request Professor K C Janardhan to start the proceedings, and he will be the MC for the evening. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody, and a special good evening to the dignitaries on the dais. Revered Swamiji Suviranandaji Maharaj, Revered Swamiji Suparnanandaji Maharaj, Dr Bibek Debroy, as well as Mr. S.K. Haldar from Indian Oil. So good evening, Calcutta.
Good evening. Good evening.
Where's the energy? Well, I want more energies.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Well, what a solemn occasion we have been waiting for. The 6th Inked Happiness Lifetime Achievement Award. We are sorry we have started a bit late, but then, nevertheless, we are all gathered here. That is great. So, my association with Calcutta begins with Chawm and Inked Happiness. It brought me to your lovely city, the city of joy, as it has been told to me, and I've enjoyed every visit, and this occasion is very special for me. It's high time somebody revived the fountain pen industry, especially the Indian fountain pen industry, because nobody knew about its origin, nobody knew about how it started and various nuances about it. And he started the Inked Happiness in 2018. And from then onwards, many blogs have come up. And today it has become one of the leading blogs in the world, which has really set standards. I was watching the growth of this Inked Happiness, the way it went from just 100 likes for an article. Today every article gets at least about 10,000 plus likes. And the visitors have increased. And then he started the YouTube blogging, which is again picked up, and it's galloping. And he thought about recognizing people who have done something substantial for fountain pen, the fountain pen industry, and for the ink, to keep the habit of handwriting alive, especially amongst the next generations to come. And that's how he started blogging, took it to great heights with some kind of a breakthrough photography in this fountain pen industry, which was never seen before. So he has set a lot of high standards. Inked Happiness has come a long way, and then we are here for the 6th Inked Happiness Lifetime Achievement Award. And there you have the man of the evening, Dr. Bibek Debroy. You all know about him. I think all of you know about him.
Yes.
He is the son of Calcutta. He went to Ramakrishna Mission School in Narendrapur. His alumni, he is back at his alma mater, and he has been chosen for his wonderful work. He is a fountain pen lover, and he has done great service by writing a book on the fountain pen industry in India. And you all know. I will give more details about him as we go along. A little bit more about what Inked Happiness has been doing with not only reviving all these things. The finest example has been a company called Sulekha that you know, which also went through 20 plus years of non-existence in the eyes of the rest of the world. That was pulled out. Chawm Ganguly literally brought Sulekha back like the phoenix rising from the ashes with new packaging. We have all seen inks packed the same way, no great changes. But here, the Indianness, the Indian culture was brought into the inks with the Swadeshi series, the Swaraj series, and then the Samarpan series, and many more. And how nicely the ink was packaged to carry the message across to all the youngsters about being Indian, Indianness, Indian culture, and to carry forward various things about our freedom struggle. A lot of things have been packaged well. And so that is a case study I think IIM has taken up, how this company has revived and come back, and how it has come back very strongly. Kalam Club was a charitable trust formed by Sulekha and Int Happiness. And Kalam Club is taking a lot of initiative to promote fountain pens and inks amongst the youngsters in various schools in Calcutta. Since the time is short, I am cutting short a lot of things, and we are going across to the next thing. I would like to talk, for me to talk about Int Happiness, you give me a whole day, I will take the whole day. There is so much to say, but so little time. So not wasting your time as well as the dignitaries on the dais, I will go on now to invite Mr. Maestro from the family who was asked by the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, to make these affordable Indian inks during the British Raj. Now he has a surprise for the dignitaries on the dais, and he wants to give a surprise which is a special ink made in saffron color to solemnize this occasion and to commemorate the great Swami Vivekananda. It's a special ink created only for this occasion, only limited numbers. It is not available elsewhere. It was specially created for them. Now before we move on to the next, I think I need to do justice by introducing the man of the evening, the man of the moment, Dr. Bibek Debroy. Most of you know him, but I went through his CV. I was so inspired by his academic qualifications and the positions that he has held, the kind of coveted awards he has been bestowed upon. It would take me at least half an hour to read through all his achievements. Now, I think all of you know he's a Padma Shri, and then he's been given many, many awards, and he's got PhDs. Also, I found something interesting that he's also the Chancellor of a university in Pune, which is for political science and the economics. He is also currently, you all know, the advisory council to the Prime Minister on economic affairs of this country. A very erudite personality, and what brought me closer to him is love of fountain pens, like all of you seated here, fountain pens and inks. And he is the man of the moment. And to do justice, I would like to invite Revered Swami Suviranandaji to give his address, and after that bestow this 6th Int Happiness Lifetime Achievement Award on Dr. Bibek Debroy.
এখানে চলে যা, তবে তুলতে পারবি, স্টেজে উঠে যা।
তোমার গার্ড হয়ে যাবে।
গার্ড হোক, এটা খুব দরকার।
স্টেজে ঠিক আছে,
ঘন্টা পারবো সামনে।
नमस्ते यतिराजाय विवेकानंद सूरय सच्चित सुख स्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे। Swami Suparnanandaji, the head of this great institute of culture here, and our very close friend, a man who is so close to my heart, Sri Bibek Debroy. the other dignitaries sitting on the dais, President, excuse me, our friend Mr. Haldar from Indian Oil, our very distinguished evening audience. At the very outset, I must convey my gratitude to the authorities of Sulekha for having remembered me for this excellent occasion. An occasion which brings the ink and the man together. It's a great opportunity to honor a person like Bibek Debroy. I expected the master of the ceremony to throw light on the man and his career, so that our people present here this lovely evening would smell about the personality they are in close contact with today, and also the person who has been chosen for the lifetime award for promoting, propagating and campaigning for this great Sulekha. Read this last couple of years back, was the principal of the school when he was nurtured here in Narendra School. Debroy is a name very familiar in the academic circle of our country. I was going through the synopsis of his biodata, which I would like to share with all of you.
Hand over the award to Dr. Bibek Debroy. The moment that we have been all waiting for. The Indian pen industry and the ink industry is richer today because of his contribution through his books. He's written many books, but then on this occasion to mention about what is written on the fountain pen industry. Felicitations from Ramakrishna Mission to Dr. Bibek Debroy. I have the privilege and honor to now request the recipient of the award to give his acceptance speech. Let's listen to him, his emotions and his views on fountain pens and this industry. Over to Dr. Bibek Debroy.
একটু ধাঁধায় পড়ে গেছি, বাংলায় বলবো না ইংরেজিতে বলবো, संस्कृतेन अपि वक्तुं शक्नोमि। परंतु मन्ये अत्र उपस्थिताः सर्वे जनाः संस्कृतं न अवगच्छन्ति. Much as I would wish to speak in Bengali, perhaps I should resist, because by the same token, I don't think everyone here understands Bengali. Respected Swami Suviranandaji Maharaj, respected Swami Suparnanandaji Maharaj, Mr. Haldar, the Maestro and Master of Ceremonies today, Professor Janardhan, and the people who are hiding behind the scenes, Mr. Maitra of Sulekha, and Chawm Ganguly of Inked Happiness. Anyone familiar with fountain pens and ink in India will immediately accept the only person who deserves an Inked Happiness award is Chawm Ganguly. But that would be somewhat incestuous for Mr. Ganguly to give himself an award. I am conscious of the 5 distinguished predecessors, all respected names, who have won this award before me. Having said this, anything that smacks of lifetime achievement, and I have received lifetime achievement awards before, anything that smacks of lifetime achievement seems to suggest to me that, look, you are getting old. Life is pretty much soon going to be over. Among students, because of convenience, because of speed, the use of fountain pens has generally died out, except in a state like Tamil Nadu where there is a conscious attempt. So what Mr. Ganguly, Inked Happiness, and Mr. Maitra are trying to do, ignite that interest among students, is a very laudable achievement. Quite apart from the fact that fountain pens almost definitionally, almost tautologically, make for good handwriting. No one will have the superb calligraphic skills that Professor Janardhan has, and he is the only person I know who has been authorized to write his own name on his passport. And if you have not seen his handwriting, if you have not seen his calligraphy skills, you will miss out on something. He's also been authorized to write his daughter's name on a birth certificate, I think, but anyway, that's a different thing. The problem is, these people will normally not buy Indian fountain pens. And there are reasons that I will come to in a minute. They will buy the lamy, they will buy the scripts, they will buy the Waterman, they will buy the Shepherds, which of course now is an Indian brand because it has been bought over by William Penn. So the question to ask is, do Indian manufacturers not make fountain pens?
And in 20 minutes, whatever he said was essence enough to unfurl a PhD. So much of information he gave in his acceptance speech. I think we are richer by that knowledge. And the industry is also going to be richer by that, and you people enjoy writing. Now, I have great pleasure in requesting Sri Swami Suparnanandaji Maharaj to give his speech.
Janani Sharadam Devi Ram Krishnam Jagatguru Padapatnitayo Sitva Pranamami Guru. Than this that we are all overjoyed by the three speeches by the anchor, the speech made by Bibek Maharaj, and the speech that just been given by the recipient of today's guest, the awardee of happiness lifetime achievement. If I tell you that I have been knowing Professor Debroy for the last 60 years or so, you would not be surprised. Developing curiosity and a sense of responsibility. It inculcates the spirit of responsibility and concentration. And of course, it is associated with discipline and concentration. I can go on giving you so many areas where this fountain pen has data value. Fountain pen offers option to calligraphy art. It improves child's creative nature and bring out the inner creative skills, which in some cases become their profession too. It offers great variety of options in name and color of inks, which ball pens can never offer. Writings deserve an art. Fountain pens can revive it. Physiologically, fountain pen requires less pressure, so less stress on hand, no hand pain for long writing, no hand pain, you won't feel any pain in the hand, fingers.
This is a bottle of ink, and thanks to Dr. Bibek, we are getting more powerful day by day and ambitious. This is the most expensive ink manufactured in India. And this ink is capable of competing with the best in the world. We have tested it in Jaipur University. Big names in the ink manufacturing, international manufacturing.
Can you give an idea about the cost?
Yeah, the cost is 1408.
1500?
1408 for 30 ml of ink. We have done that, sir. Intentionally. We are the best, so we should try the rest. We are the best. At the first time, an ink has been dedicated to a living legend in India. Another first from Sulekha, the ink is dedicated to Prof K C Janardhan, whose signature is there on the ink. The color of the ink is deep violet towards purple. It's a color of royalty. But why we have chosen the color of royalty for Professor K C Janardhan? This violet ink also represents, violet color represents epilepsy. Violet was the color of the royalty, the romance. If you remember a photo of Julius Caesar, you can see that he is wearing a purple gown. There's a color of royalty, but the color of this color represents epilepsy. And interestingly, both Julius Caesar and our K C Janardhan were born epileptic. So we have intentionally dedicating this ink not only sort of medicine. People say that if you write with this color, what he was the chairman of Epileptic Society, they believe writing with this violet color, this special type of violet color, can bring a person out of epilepsy. And he says that it's his life experience. So I was in Chennai, I was telling the story, we decided we should come out with such a thing and give these things to the Epileptic Society of India from Sulekha.
I hope this would be something which will inspire and motivate a lot of youngsters to go out and do and achieve a lot more than what I have done with a minus point. So that's been very humbling, and I thank all the dignitaries for having done the honors. And now I request the person from Illinois to come and deliver his speech.
দুটো পেন আছে, এটা ইঙ্ক পেন, এটা ডট পেন. If I write with this, after finishing the ink, I have to throw it out. This creates pollution. This I can fill it up with this ink. This is the difference between these two. Now, Vivekananda is very happy to partner with this noble cause. With Mr. Maitra and Mr. Ganguly, we are working together for the great initiatives and introduction of this ink happiness. Normally, we partner this kind of program where there is a cause behind it. Because the Indian Oil is also government national oil company, and we have got CSR activities also, giving back to the society, and we promote this kind of activities, unique activities, and we find joy in it.
And he is taking Sulekha across the borders into Nepal. So I think Bengal must be proud, Calcutta must be proud. Over to
Just to mention, this is a new area that is being developed, new thing that is coming up quickly. Part 2 is a young artist, and this photograph is done by charcoal and ink. And there is another photograph. There is another photograph which I have done totally with ink, I believe, totally with our Sulekha black ink. And this is for Professor K C Janardhan. So it's Tagore's picture. This is a new area that is coming up, and we had 2 shows in Academy of Fine Arts, one in Krishna Mission, and 2 more in other studios. Thank you.